Welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. The title of the project is Fake Job Recruitment Detection, and the abstract of the project is to prohibit privacy and loss of money for individuals and organizations by creating a reliable model which can detect the fraud exposure in the requirement environments. The major contribution represented in a reliable detection model using ensemble approach based on random forest classifier to detect fake job requirement. The automated tool using machine learning based classification techniques. Different classifiers are used for checking fraudulent posts in the web, and the result of those classifiers are compared for identifying the best employment scheme detections model. It helps in detecting fake job posts for an enormous number of posts. The experimental results indicate the ensemble classifiers are the best classification to detect schemes over the single classifiers. And the flow diagram of the project is, first we need to take the input of fake job dataset and we use this dataset in our console working directory. After it will be implemented into pre-processing. In pre-processing we are going to clean our dataset. In cleaning we are going to check the missing values and null values, and we need to drop the empty columns or unwanted columns from our dataset. Then it will implement the label encoding method. The label encoding method which is used to convert the string into numerical values. So after that it will be implemented into data splitting. Data splitting we are going to split our dataset into training dataset and test dataset. Then it will process it into classification. In classification we are using neighbors algorithm, k-nearest neighbor algorithm, and proposed random forest algorithm. Those three algorithms are used to classify our dataset and predict and generate the true labels in our prediction. Then it will generate the results based on accuracy, precision, recall, and FN score. I am going to run my project in Anaconda Navigator Spider IDE, and these are the result of fake job prediction. So this is our first module, data selection and loading module. In that I have to visualize the sample dataset in our console working directory. After that I have to check the information about the data. In that we are going to check the type of data which is contains in every column from our dataset. After that I just describe about our dataset, like in this it will shows the count value, mean value, standard value, minimum to maximum value for every column contains in our dataset. After that I have to move into pre-processing. In pre-processing we are going to check the missing values and null values in our dataset. If there is any missing or null values contains in our dataset, we need to replace it, or we need to drop the missing values or null values from our dataset. But in our dataset this is the balanced structure dataset, so we don't have to check any missing values or null values from our dataset. After that it will be implemented into model selection. In model selection we are going to select the independent variable and dependent variable from our dataset. After selecting the independent and dependent variable, we are going to split our dataset into training dataset and testing dataset. Then it will be implemented into classification. In classification we are using three different machine learning algorithms like naive-Bayes algorithm, k-nearest neighbor algorithm, and random forest algorithm. So the naive-Bayes algorithm, which is train our dataset and provide the result in the form of matrices like accuracy. The accuracy of naive-Bayes algorithm is 76%, and precision, recall, FN score for fake and real jobs. The precision is number of correct prediction, recall is number of correct instances of prediction, FN score is to measure the test accuracy. So after that the k-nearest neighbor algorithm, which is provide the accuracy result, is 95%, and these are all the classification report for k-nearest neighbor algorithm for real and fake jobs. And final algorithm is random forest machine learning algorithm. The random forest, which is provide the accuracy, is 86%, and these are the classification report for random forest algorithm. Finally we are comparing the performance between the three machine learning algorithms. So in that the k-nearest neighbor algorithm, which is provide the higher result by showing the count plot visualization. So this is the variable explorer that we are obtained from our program.